Welcome back for the reading of the story of a Louisiana hurricane, excuse me, segment 3. Again, if you have any comments or critiques, you can contact me at aapoinceau, @yahoo.com. Beginning from where we left off at. Interior, LeBlanc house, living room night. Emily, crowded in a corner of the living room, with Jules and Jean-Paul in her arms, and Tikai next to her. Angle on, the fear on all their faces. The wind and the rain begins. There's a hard knock on the front door. Tikai, Dad. Tikai leaps to his feet, heading to the front door. Jean-Paul, I can help. He leaps to his, he leaps up on the heels of Tikai. Emily stays sitting with Jules in her arms, fearing what's going to happen when that door opens. Tikai and Jean-Paul unlock and open the door slowly, near the beginning of the rain and the wind. Angle on Emily's face, hope and sadness. As the door widens, the kerosene lamp light displays the faces of Cyrus and Paul. Then the light exposed the lifeless body of Papa. Fade out, fade in. Exterior, Holy Rosary Graveyard, day. The funeral is over for Papa LeBlanc. People are mulling around. Only Cyrus is left standing in front of Papa's tomb. Angle on the tombstone. Paul Cyrus LeBlanc, born June 24th, 1899, died September 4th, 1965. It took a hurricane to take him. Cyrus, I will feel this guilt for the rest of my life. I'm so sorry, Papa. Fade 2. Exterior, blessing of the shrimp fleet, Grand Bayou Day. There are lines of shrimp boats and schooners, all colorfully decorated, celebrating the beginning of the shrimping season. All the family members of the shrimpers are on the boats. The boats pass in front of Father Anthony, the local parish priest who is standing on shore for his blessings. Cut 2. Exterior, blessing of the shrimp fleet, Grand Bayou Day. Passing in front of Father Anthony is the troller Hurry Hurry. On the troller is the entire family of Paul LeBlanc, his 3 sons, daughter Jules, and wife Emily. Paul is at the helm of the boat. The rest of the family are standing on the deck, waving to the people standing on the bayou side. As they pass, Father Anthony blesses them. They all make the sign of the cross simultaneously. Fade 2. Interior, Paul LeBlanc's house, living room, 4 years later, evening. Sitting in the living room are Paul and his 3 sons. Cyrus to Paul. I've decided to join the army. I know I might be sent to this war in Vietnam, but I would rather join instead of being drafted. Learn a trade and maybe make it a career. Paul. When World War II started, me and your Uncle Joseph went enlist. We had to fight for our country, and we are proud to be Americans of the USA. Angle on family pictures with Paul and Uncle Joseph in military uniforms. Paul, voiceover, continued. A lot of people look at us as still being foreigners. This country gave us refuge, and we love it. You have my blessings, Cyrus. I love you, son. Fade 2. Interior, Paul LeBlanc house, living room day. Camera scans the living room empty of people, then focuses on a table with a collection of family pictures. 2 pictures stand out. Cyrus and Tikai in military uniforms. Fade 2. Exterior Greyhound bus station, 8 years later, day. Waiting outside the bus station in the arrival area are Paul LeBlanc, Emily, Tikai, Jean-Paul, and Jules. They are standing there looking very anxious. The Greyhound bus turns into the arrival area, and they can see Cyrus through a window, and they all become very excited. Cyrus steps off the bus in a Special Forces Army uniform with the rank of sergeant. All the family members begin to hug and kiss Cyrus. Paul to Cyrus. I'm so happy to see you, but I still don't understand why you decided to leave the Army. Cyrus. Daddy, I've decided it was time for me to come home. Paul. Things have changed. Life has gotten harder. Cyrus smiles at Paul. Cyrus. I'm home. Things are bound to get better. Emily hugs Cyrus. Emily, yes, that's right. Our family is back together. Our lives are better already. Tikai and Jean-Paul embrace Cyrus. Tikai, where you at, Cyrus? Jean-Paul, yeah, Cyrus, where you at? Cyrus, right here, where I belong. Come here, Jules. Give your big brother a hug. Jules jumps into Cyrus's arms. Jules, I love you, Cyrus. Cyrus puts his arm around Paul, who has tears in his eyes, and with the family walks to the family car. Exterior, the deck of the Hurry Hurry, tied to the dock day. Standing on the deck are Paul, Cyrus, Tikai, and Jean-Paul. All four are in conversation. Cyrus with a smile on his face. Cyrus, y'all sure did keep the Hurry Hurry looking good. Jean-Paul sarcastically. It stays tied up to the dock most of the time, with the water not being open anymore. Cyrus, not open. Tikai, the oil companies, the land companies, they've taken control of the marshlands. The right-of-ways of the bayous, they close off the area, and once they drill, everything around the drilling rig goes to hell. Paul, those oil companies are feeding a lot of families who decide to quit fishing. They should take better care of the marsh. Jean Paul, they're destroying our way of life. Paul, the family has always survived. Cyrus walks to the edge of the Hurry Hurry deck. From Cyrus' point of view, he can see several oil rigs drilling. Exterior parking lot of Holy Rosary Church Recreation School Day. Cyrus is driving into the parking lot. Cyrus parks his truck and gets out. He walks to the rectory and knocks on the door. Father Anthony opens the door and is surprised to see Cyrus. Cyrus, Father Anthony. Father Anthony steps out onto the porch and embraces Cyrus. Father Anthony then puts his hand on Cyrus's shoulder and looks him over in a way to make sure he's all there. Father Anthony, oh Cyrus, it's so good to see you. Cyrus, smiling, I'm home. I'm home to stay. Father Anthony, that's good. Let's go find Sister Ernestine. She'll be so happy to see you. Cut to interior Holy Rosary School hallway day. Father Anthony and Cyrus walk through the double doors, entering the school hallway. Coming towards them from the other direction is Sister Ernestine with three little boys following her, each carrying a stack of books. Sister Ernestine sees Cyrus and smiles. Then they all meet. Sister Ernestine, Cyrus. Cyrus and Sister Ernestine embrace. Cyrus, this brings back memories of me and my two brothers doing the same. Boy, are you one who got all the medals? Boy, too. Your nickname, the Hurricane? Cyrus, medals for killing people. I survived the hurricane. Changing the subject. Besides being the football, baseball, basketball, and track coach, I bet none of you know Sister Ernestine helped win World War II as a nurse. Tallest boy. You kid. Sister Ernestine. Cyrus, you left out how I delivered half the babies in this parish. Cyrus to boys. Y'all listen to Sister Ernestine. She taught me about the world. When I went into the army, with the knowledge she gave me, I was just not another dumb coon ass. Boy, we can't say that word. Sorry. What word? Tallest boy. You know, coon ass. Still, sister, will I get in trouble? Will I still get in trouble? Sorry. Get in trouble for being a coon ass? The little boys laugh. Sister Ernestine, Cyrus, watch your language. We're natives of South Louisiana, not some posterior of an animal. To the boys, go put the books in my office, then I want all of you to go straight home. Cut to interior Holy Rosary School hallway day. Cyrus, Father Anthony, and Sister Ernestine are walking down the hallway toward the exit. Cyrus, everything has changed so much. Father Anthony, disappointing changes. Exterior, Paul LeBlanc's family home, early evening. Cyrus pulls into the driveway. On the front porch are his parents, brothers, and sister. His parents are sitting in a large swing hanging from the ceiling. Everyone else are in rocking chairs. Cyrus gets out of the pickup truck and starts walking toward the front porch. Paul, well, Cyrus, did you see everybody? Cyrus walks up the steps onto the porch and sits in an empty rocking chair. Cyrus, haven't seen Uncle Joseph yet. Emily, Uncle Joseph is doing so good these days. He's got some new partners from New Orleans, and with the money they gave him, Uncle Joseph opened up a new restaurant and motel. Then Sheriff Hebert made him the law south of the canal. Uncle Joseph is a very powerful man around here. Jules, Mom, I heard you say Uncle Joseph's new business is there to entertain the Texican oil workers with girls. Emily looking at Jules with a stern face. Emily, I was just commenting on jealous, nasty rumors. Angle on Tikai looking at Cyrus's boots. Tikai, Cyrus, bet you a cold beer I could tell you where you got those boots at, the time and the day. Cyrus, you kidding me? Okay, you're on. Tikai, well, let me study the situation here. Tikai looks at his watch. Tikai, you got those boots on Paul LeBlanc's porch? It's 5 minutes to 6, and it's Tuesday, and I like my beer ice cold. John Paul, like the women you date. Paul to his son, let's go see Uncle Joseph. Paul looking at Emily for permission. Paul, and have Cyrus pay off on that bet by buying all of us a beer. Emily nods with approval. Cyrus, all of you? Tikai, like they say, Cyrus, there's a sucker in every family. While all of them are getting up to leave, Cyrus, you know, a little boy today asked me if my nickname was the Hurricane. At first, there was just silence. Emily, it was a long time ago. You're just Cyrus now. Cyrus nods and smiles. Exterior, interior, Louisiana Highway, LeBlanc family evening. Paul LeBlanc is driving with Cyrus in the front seat. Tikai and Jean Paul sitting in the rear. Cyrus, what does Jules mean about Uncle Joseph's business? Paul, Joseph's restaurant is really a ballroom to motel or whorehouse. Cyrus, a whorehouse? Jean Paul, he's using Sabine women from the Isle of Jean Lafitte to take care of the Texans who've been working on the oil rigs. And boy, has he been making money. Tikai, Cyrus, all the rooms are different colors. Paul, how do you know? Tikai, the same way I knew where Cyrus got his boots at. I saw it. They all laugh. Thank you for watching this part of the reading of the story of the Louisiana Hurricane. There will be another segment following this one. There'll be another segment following this one. That was my phone ringing. And again, I appreciate your comments or your critique. You can reach me at aa.so. Let me spell my last name again for you. POIENCOT at yahoo.com. Thank you, and hopefully you'll watch again. Have a good day. Bye-bye.